What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Starting my vlog off. Oh, my house. Alright, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today, as you guys can see, we are putting on another mod for the F80. Again, it's like every single video we're doing something new to the F80, but this one in particular I've actually had, it's two mods actually. One of them I've had since like months, since like last year, since like December. I've had this one of them, and then the second one I've had for like a month. I just haven't had time, and or I've been hella lazy to do it. So, and they've just been sitting in my car for like months, bro, I'm telling you. But today we are going to be installing a new steering wheel. So I have a M3 CS steering wheel right here that I've had, and I've been wanting to throw on for a long time. I've just been hella lazy. So yeah, shout out Facebook Marketplace. You already know I'm the Facebook Marketplace freaking demon, bro. I'm always hunting down and getting crazy ass deals, bro. So this is one of them. Got my freaking steering wheel here, and we got some magnetic paddle shifters. I actually had these on my E90. So yeah, magnetic paddle shifters. I used to have these on my E92. I don't know if you guys can see, but they're like kind of carbon fibers. Yeah, they're carbon fiber, and they sound way better than these freaking, I don't know if you guys can hear it, freaking weak ass stock paddle shifters. So this plus this is gonna change up the whole feel of driving the car, especially since like being the driver, you're always touching the steering wheel. So it should be one of the bigger mods for me. And then I also have these little, I got these on Amazon, these little red M1, M2 buttons, and a stop start button that we're gonna be throwing on. Right now, like I said, just currently this is a stock steering wheel, stock leather wheel, stock paddles. It just sounds kind of whack. And stock buttons too, they're all black. But yeah, we're gonna be changing that up. We're gonna do the red ones. Obviously it's gonna be cool because it's gonna match with the red car. And then just that CS Alcantara wheel is just gonna feel a lot better when I'm driving versus this kind of wheel. It's nice, it's cool, but I don't know. Okay, so first things first, I gotta disconnect this battery so that the airbag doesn't go off in my face. So shouldn't be too hard. I've done this a couple times. I've done it like on my E46 M3. I've done it on my E92 M3. I've done it on my 1 Series, and I'm gonna do it on the F80. So it's pretty much all the same thing, especially for BMWs. Don't mind my dirty ass trunk, bro. But pretty much we just have to disconnect one of the terminals for the battery. We're just gonna do the black, and I think that's a 10 millimeter socket right there. So once I have that off, then I'll show you guys the next step. All right, and just like that, once you loosen up that 10 mil, it should just pop right off. I did leave that towel there just so that it wouldn't touch the terminal or any negative ground. That way the airbag doesn't go off in my face or anything. So I'll show you guys the next step. Okay, now that the car has no power, the next step, you're gonna need this, something like this, some sort of a long flat head. There should be two holes, I'll show you where they are right now, on the side of the steering wheel, and they're gonna be like little clips, like little pins that you kind of want to use this to push the pins in, and then this airbag should pop right out. So look, right here on the side of the steering wheel, you'll see it right there. This is gonna go in, and then you'll feel it right away. You'll feel that kind of like the resistance from the spring. Bro, I'm dead ass. I just found out that I have heated steering. What the hell? I didn't know this whole time. That's freaking sick. I don't even think I'm gonna be able to use it anymore with this wheel because I don't know that if it comes with heated steering or not. But I guess if I ever go back to stock, I have heated steering, so that's pretty cool. Okay, so once you did that, this airbag will pop off, but you want to be careful. Don't just rip it out because there are some cables right here. These are going to be your airbag cables, and obviously you don't want these to be damaged or ripped in any way. I don't know if you guys can see because of the sun, but they're right there. And then yeah, they're pretty easy to take off. So yeah, to disconnect the airbag, you'll see this little pin. It's going to be connected like right there. You just want to push in this little pin right here, and then it should just slide out, and then you have your airbag out. Now next, you want to make sure that all the cables are disconnected from your clock spring. So that was one of them. This is going to be number 2, and then number 3. Make sure you disconnect these before you get this loose, because I remember the first time that one of the second times that I did this, I forgot about that. I ripped my steering wheel off and the whole clock spring just came apart and gave me so many issues. But yeah, just be careful. Take these off first and then start to loosen this. And then I believe this is a 16 millimeter. Okay, so once you loosen this off again with your 16 millimeter socket, this is going to be your bolt. Very important. Do not lose this. Just put this in your cup holder or something, and now your steering wheel should come off. I don't know if it's going to be easy, because depending on whether or not your steering wheel has come off before, it may be really hard or really easy. So oh, it just came right it just came right off. That's pretty good. So now that I have the steering wheel off, there is kind of a lot more work to do. As you guys can tell or see the difference on this steering wheel, this one's pretty bare bones and it's just like the frame of the steering wheel. So I got to transfer all of this trim on the front and in the back over to this wheel before we install it. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I'll show you guys how to do that. But just one thing, make sure your trunk does not close, because if it closes, you're cooked. Remember, your battery is disconnected, so it will not open unless you have like key access, which actually I guess should be fine. But honestly, it's just easier if that shit just does not close. All right, guys, so a little update. As you guys can see, I have everything. This is the OEM steering wheel. I have everything stripped down. This is just pretty much the frame of the wheel. This you can just roll off somewhere. Now we have to transfer all of these wires to this wheel. This wheel does kind of have I don't know if your guys' aftermarket steering wheel will have this, but mine kind of does have some wiring. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna remove this and use the OEM wiring, just because why not if you can. It's so easy. It's just one little Allen, or I'm sorry, torque screw, and this, which actually comes off. It literally just pull it right off. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this off, and then I'm gonna show you guys the process of how to build it back. So yeah. Okay, so little update. I'm not even gonna lie, this was a lot harder than I thought. I literally have a YouTube video right here showing how to do this, but where I'm at right now, I'm taking off the little M1, M2 buttons so I can put on these red ones. They should just pop in now, so I'll show you guys. They just look right there, and there you go. 1 and 2. Boom, they popped right in, and this will just kind of give it a little bit more like sporty look or feel when I'm like pressing the M1, M2 buttons versus these little black ones. Okay, after some time now, we finally put the steering wheel together with the magnetic shifters. It looks way cooler. So I'm gonna go ahead, put it in the car. I'm not even gonna lie, it was way harder on my hat than it seemed, or than I thought. Okay, so now that it's all finished, you kind of see on the steering wheel there's a groove, and you just want to match that up with the steering wheel. There's like a little mark on it. I'll show you guys right now, but damn, this feels way better already. You hear that? Fire. Okay, so now the next step would be to put this bolt on that I told you to keep in your cup holder, right? And then I'm gonna go ahead and put it in 16 socket. All right, so I was able to wire. I should have recorded it, but I got kind of impatient. I just put the airbag on, and I'm not gonna take it back off. So there's a little clip on the side of where those little like blue and black connectors are, and they just kind of clips into place, and then it's like out of the way. But see, there you go, airbag snapped right into place. Horn works. All these buttons should all work. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is start up the car, and hopefully I don't get any steering wheel or airbag lights. But so much better. This just feels way more like it's premium. I don't know. I mean, just way better. The steering wheel itself and the shifter. So I'm gonna go ahead, like I said, connect the battery and then start up the car. I don't know, I'm kind of scared. I hope this does not pop in my face. Okay. Perfect. All right, no lights or anything. All right, so going on a little test drive. Dude, these pedals are way better. It kind of reminds me of my E92 because I used to have these in my E92. All right, let's. I don't even know where I should go. Left or right, left or right. I'm gonna go left. Oh my God, it just feels way better. Oh my God, it's really not that warm. I need to chill. Buttons work great. The paddles, let's see. Looks like on the infotainment system, that shit sounds hella old. On the iDrive, the buttons work. Let's see if the M1 works. You hear that? M1 works. Oh, I might have just flipped one right. Oh my God, it's hella loud. Let's see if M2 works. Yeah, it works. Oh, my neighbors are gonna hate me, bro. I need to chill. I just got back home, but honestly, overall, I'm super happy with how it came out. Super fire. I've always liked this steering wheel. It's very clean. Obviously, it's an M3 CS steering wheel, so it's like an OEM plus type of thing. These red buttons obviously match the red of the car. And then this silver trim. A lot of people told me to get this carbon, but I don't know. I already have this thing carbon. This is silver, so I kind of wanted it to match this, and then obviously to match the TEs outside. So it all is for a reason. Because I did think about getting this carbon, but I don't know. I kind of like this just OEM look. These are silver also, so I don't know. I just feel like it just all kind of works. But yeah, this thing is freaking sick. What's going on, guys? It's been a couple days. It's been like 2 or 3 days since I installed my steering wheel. But right now we're at the homies meet. He's coming. It's called like Rolling or something like that. It's clothing. It's right here. Super dope clothing. I'm gonna put a picture in the Instagram right here. But we just pulled up to their meet right here at this Twinkle T, and it's pretty packed already. So I'm gonna show you guys all the cars that are here, just cause, bro. And my camera's dead, which kind of sucks. I hate vlogging on my phone, but camera's dead, so I have to show you guys this. I drove 1 hour and 30 literally just to vlog this, and I pull up and my camera's dead. But it's all good. I'm about to show you. There's hella F80, so I'll show you guys the ones that I think are the coolest ones. All right, so starting off, like I said, we're right here at Twinkle T. Oh, there you go. Got this F80 on YTEs, literally like my twin, bro. Super sick. I've been wanting to do this. I don't know if you guys can see, but this is a carbon backing. I really want to do that to my car because I like driving with the windows down. But got this F80. We got my F80 parked right here, and I'm stuck, bro. There's hella cars. I don't even know how I'm gonna leave, bro. Got this Frozen something G80. This thing's pretty dope. E90 Alpine White on Fox Red. This thing's freaking sick. It makes me miss my E90, bro. My E92. I definitely need another one. Got the homie Anthony's car right here. This thing is super sick. It's like Silver Surfer type vibes, bro. I think it's and the interior is dope. The spec is super sick. It's like brown interior with a Silverstone on silver wheels. Hella dope. Got this Sapphire Black F80. Fun fact, actually, I followed this guy hella long ago, and it was one of my favorite F80s, and actually inspired me to like build my F80 kind of similar. But yeah, I've been following this dude since like a long ass time. This was probably like one of my favorite F80s on Instagram. Got the homie Hesh's F80, super sick. Well. If it isn't Mr. Late all the time.
Bro, we didn't even eat.
I know, I haven't even gotten food, dog. You heard you were crying, bro.
What, bro? Got the homie Mark's G80, super sick. I think it's Dravid Gray, Vorsteiner wheels, roll cage, buckets, everything, bro. Super clean. Got Kevin's E92. I actually really like his E92 a lot because it reminds me just like mine. We had like the same lip, little different wheels, same cage, same wing, everything. It literally, at some point we had the same steering wheel too, but at some point our cars looked exactly, I'm gonna put a picture right here on the screen. When our cars were right next to each other, they look almost exactly the same, bro. Every single time I see his car, it makes me miss mine. Bro, hella cars, I'm telling you, bro. Hella people right here. Mustang, look, we got Head-Ass car right here. Dude, I love Head-Ass car, bro. The only thing I'm missing is the GTS hood, but I think that's gonna be the next thing I do. We got Michael's G80, I'm an idiot, GT3. You need some wheels, bro. If you're watching this, you get some wheels, bro. Still looks super sick though. Bro, there's so many freaking cars. Got this M2 Mustang with the gap cam. You think he's fast? I don't know. You think he's fast? Oh! Damn, RIP his lip. Oh! Damn, that sucks. Got this Corvette. I think it's a Z06. Yeah, Z06. This thing's pretty sick, bro. I'm not gonna lie. C7. I think this comes supercharged. Alright, so I'm about to dip out right now, but we got a few more cars right here in the front. We got this LSB F80 right here on the triple chrome RAAs. That's sick. Super sick. White F80 right here. We got this champagne quartz F80. Super sick. I think this is one of my other favorite color F80s. Damn, on the TEs, my twin, bro. This thing is so sick, bro. I think this is probably like the only other color. I think, well, Imola, LSB, and this color are like my top 3 favorite F80 colors. This thing's super sick.